Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 this morning. This is a pretty powerful storm system that's off in the Pacific, and we're just seeing some light showers from this right now, but of course our impacts are certainly about to go up as we head into the rest of the day. So let's go ahead and show you that with Stormcast. We'll put this into motion. This is lunchtime. You can see some clouds picking up, especially along and west of the Cascades, and then into dinner time we'll start to see some of the heaviest rainfall along the coast, and that will eventually become pretty widespread, at least along and west of the Cascades by midnight. So if you do have outdoor plans for this evening along and west of the Cascades, I would maybe consider moving those inside, especially along the coast. And then in a Saturday morning, very widespread stuff at this point. And this will continue into lunchtime on Saturday. Our passes are going to start to look pretty tough at this point as well. And then into dinner time, still pretty widespread stuff, but you'll notice immediately after that the mode of precipitation changes. We go from this big band of rain and snow to more scattered shower activity. And it does overall look much drier on Sunday. Okay, here's some of the water totals we're expecting from this afternoon through tomorrow night, subject to change, but all of us are going to get some beneficial moisture from this, especially like the top four on this list. The Cascades, the Mount Shasta City area, the Illinois Valley, and the coast, all going to receive some very tangible water amounts. Now on to snowfall, at least snow levels, as we're going to start off this morning dry, obviously, but by the time the rainfall arrives along the coast, snow levels around 7,500 feet, dropping down to 7,000 feet by Saturday morning, but really plunging into Saturday afternoon, down to around 4,000 feet, and they could be closer to 2,500 feet by Sunday morning. So here's some of the snowfall totals we're anticipating over the next couple of days, subject to change. We're thinking 3 to 8 inches for Siskiyou County passes, maybe 1 to 3 inches for our east side passes, and then 4 to 6 inches for our Cascade passes. So if we did have chain requirements, and that's a pretty low end chance at this point, but if we did have them, it would be for these Siskiyou County passes and also for those Cascade passes. Also, the winds are going to be very blustery, specifically for Saturday to the east of the Cascades, as they could gust upwards of 30 to 40 miles per hour. So we'll be watching that pretty closely as well. So for today, we'll have pretty seasonal high temperatures. Again, this is really just going to be the arrival of this storm system, but it really arrives tonight into the late evening, overnight hours. That's when everything becomes much more widespread. The winds picking up out of the south and southwest. And we'll have another little resurgence in shower and thunderstorm chances for Monday, but into next week looking much drier. Also finally getting much warmer. We'll be back into the mid 70s in the Rogue Valley come time for Thursday. Here's a 7-day forecast for the coast. We'll see plenty of chances of wet weather through Monday, looking much drier by the time we get to Tuesday and beyond. Then for Siskiyou County, again, some snowy passes down that way, specifically up towards Grass Lake and Mount Hebron. So just use caution if you're traveling on US 97 over the next couple of days. Then for the basin, a couple inches of snow out that way on some of those passes, but looking much drier and warmer next week. And then for the Cascades, also some dicey conditions, especially up towards the Diamond Lake Junction, the Memorial Summit, so use caution up that way. And then for the Rogue Valley, very wet and cool for this weekend, especially for Saturday.